Man, I wish everybody could be as perfect as I am. If everybody was perfect like me, everybody would do business the way I do it. I would agree with them. Everybody would treat me the way I want to be treated. And I would be just a much happier person. Now, hold on. If you know me very well, you certainly know I am far, far, far from perfect, right? But I think in today's Wisdom Wednesday, this is what I feel like God has been kind of teaching me a little bit is I expect perfection from other people, and I expect other people to make better decisions, and I expect other people to treat me nice and treat me great. And I have all these expectations for others, but then when I look at myself, man, I'm pretty flawed, right? And I think it's what it's teaching me is to find more grace with other people. And what do I mean by that? One of my big pet peeves, huge pet peeve, is driving on a two-lane road and getting past when there's a double solid yellow line. That is a pet peeve of mine. Here's the thing I don't know. I have no idea if the person passing me is trying to get to their mom that is about to pass away and they want to have a final goodbye. I don't know. Now, maybe that's not what they're doing. Maybe they're just passing me because they're a terrible driver and don't mind risking their life or my life. But for all I know, they very well could be trying to get to a dying parent to say goodbye for the last time. Could be a reality. I don't know if the waiter or the waitress in the restaurant I'm going to that's not giving me great service, they've not yet thought about refilling my drink or, checking to make sure my food is okay. Uh, all I know is I'm getting bad service, but it very well could be that they're really depressed, they're really lonely, they're really going through some heavy stuff. But all that I'm focused on is them taking care of me. I don't know what's going on with them, but very possible something is, right? I think my point in all of this is we never know sometimes what other people are going through. We just expect perfection in all things. And I think if I expect to be forgiven, if I expect for you to show grace to me, I should be giving that to you as well too. I've not met a person yet that does not have flaws. So let's be a little bit more forgiving with each other. That's what God is working on in my life right now is finding more grace, more mercy, more forgiveness to others so that I can have that too. And here's the other thing I think that goes with that. And I think this is a great thing to think on is when I give forgiveness, when I show grace, when I show mercy to somebody else, it's like a burden lifted off my shoulders because now I'm not stressed about it anymore. It helps me find joy much quicker when I give those things away. We're flawed people, yet we're called to love each other. Let's do that. Hope you have a great rest of the week. We'll talk to you later. Bye.